Hello, welcome. This is another walkthrough for VideoMotionPro. Although today I thought I would do something slightly different to what you would see on YouTube everywhere else. I'm actually just going to talk you through some of the videos that I've made. So yeah, we'll start with my intro video that you would have seen before you even heard me started talking. You have to watch it again now. But yes, I made this with VideoMotionPro. And added some of their free audio and stuff, and just used the screen capture software to film me just like mucking about. You can't really see what I'm doing, which is good. And then added one of these things here, which is a lower third. VideoMotionPro has a lot of lower thirds and intros and outros and transitions and things. They're all just basically animations that you can drag and drop into the timeline. The way that I've done this. It's just a matter of lining them up so that they sit on a layer above the video that you're showing. You would expect this from any editing software, really. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. Or if you did, VideoMotionPro is probably for you. So it's a nice thing to use, but I have had some instability. It's easy to edit things on the fly like this. There, full screen that. And now we're just about to bounce into the first use of an intro, or well, a proper animation. And you can see that there's loads of these. There's quite a lot of these. I couldn't see them all being useful though, because they're going to get pretty stale pretty quickly. I'm really hoping that they add a lot more of these in, because really we need it. If you want to use this software seriously for your marketing, you would need more control than this. See, I can't even change much of the color of that. See, I can change the color of the star there, which I think is supposed to be my logo anyway. I don't know. Some things need to be changed, but it's easy because if I add this in here, then it'll go in there. And oh no, I've lost it. It's right there. Well, basically, yeah, if I add that in and put it above that, you would see that intro above my other video. But we're not going to do that because we're watching my video. So yeah, this is another one of the intros, flying rockets, woo! And my NAF logo that I made in Paint specifically for this video. Yes, so don't judge me. Very nice. So yeah, quick transition into the actual video, and yeah, you can see that it's quite a high quality video. Oh, lower third there, special thanks, Baby Bean. And yeah, it's just easy to do this. Yeah, there's another lower third. They're just as simple as adding the intros. I mean, they're all. I can't get over. Well, I can, but I can't get it across how straightforward this is. It's really not hard to add these in, which is what I like, because I think that's what it was aimed for people who would have difficulty doing this sort of thing normally. So yeah, you can see my video there. You can just watch it. It's in the review. Oh, read my review if you haven't read the review. And yeah. Can't remember what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, I basically used the tool to go through the video and snip all the bits that were rubbish or, it crashed or whatever. And then you can just sort of add text and fade things out and do stuff like that. This was only a short rubbish video. But yeah, you can see that there's a lot of sort of things you can add in there that would make it better, or that already have made it better. Green screening I didn't get a chance to use. I would have sort of liked to, but whenever I did try it, it wasn't, so it just wouldn't work straight away, so I kind of left it out. Lazy, I know, but so, yeah, and I suppose I should show you the outros. So you notice I just have a thanks for watching at the end there. It's another lower third, and a bit of text just at the end. Take it easy. Have a good one, yeah. But there is proper outros you can add. There's not as many of these now as the intros and lower thirds yet. But these would be really good for a YouTube sort of screencaster or anyone with a YouTube channel. And it's the same sort of deal. You can change the text, and I don't think you can change the logo on this one. I expect that will be fixed in an update. And then yeah, you just sort of add your video in there, or your videos, and they will appear. I think you would have to go to YouTube to make those clickable, but yeah, I think actually there's some training videos on how to do that. I feel like I saw the guy Josh Rada do something about that. But this is, again, you can see how long they last. These work just like the rest of the things. And they are really the best things about this software. They're my favorite thing anyway. What I said in my review is that, okay, it wouldn't be good for someone with a marketing department and a marketing strategy, but it could be good for someone who's really quickly trying to throw together a new intro video or a new kind of design, or do something to get their vision, or what they're talking about, or something they're working on across to other staff, or for just anyone else really. I would say that a lot of these videos are actually already on Kickstarter, or there's probably some videos on Kickstarter that have used this software to edit it, because it's just like straightforward. You don't need to have any skills to use it properly. It's just a matter of drag and drop. Well, that's great. And the audio like I had in my intro as well. There's a whack of that. It's good. You can, it's not all good. But it's free, and you're allowed to use it in your videos, so that is good. That's really good. You can have a nightmare finding good music, or even making good music to add to your videos. I think one of the best things about the animations is the transitions, and stacking them up and having one after the other play is a good idea. But yeah, there's also a couple other things that are good. The screen capture, I'd said in my review, and actually it's been updated since, but you couldn't have two instances of VideoMotion Pro open and then screen capture VideoMotion Pro with VideoMotion Pro. But you can now. They updated. Well, I got an update when I turned it on today to do this video. So I was pleasantly surprised. That's kind of a good thing for the future. It shows that they might actually, bring the software up to a level where I would use it. I mean, I do use it now, but I have other tools for doing this sort of thing, and it wouldn't necessarily replace any, but if I wanted to, on a train or something, quickly throw something together to show someone else, I would do that. Yes. So yeah, it's really YouTube video friendly. There you can see there's a YouTube upload button, and actually something about the screen capture that I should say, you can also record from your webcam while you record your screen. Probably don't want to do that without having a decent computer. You might make it crash. I had a few crashes. But I mean, obviously that's really handy if that's what your job is and that's the sort of thing you do. I'm actually recording this now just using the Windows 10 Xbox app. Straightforward, simple does it, I don't mind. I do have other software again, but I needed to reinstall them and stuff. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I just thought I'd make this video. Some sort of more general things. Look at the settings. There's two settings. I like more settings than that. I also like more shortcuts. There are like 3 shortcuts, and I can't even remember them now. I know that the one is the delete key, which does not really count as a shortcut in my eyes. And then there's no like file menu or anything like that. I know this is aimed probably more at a Mac, and on all the videos I see where they use it, there's a Mac. But no, I don't like that. I think that you need some of the more advanced features up here to give you greater control, and just to give you kind of the security or the comfort to know that what you're actually doing is working, or it has all the options there. You see there's a logout button at the top right. That's because you have to be connected to the internet every time you use this. I didn't mention this in my review because I actually only noticed it earlier on today. It's not uncommon for some packages to do that, but it annoys me, honestly. I don't see why really that it matters, but I suppose it's so they can make sure that you have actually purchased a license and not rip one off. You see up in the top corner there as well, there's like a bell. That's just updates that come through, or maybe some other types of notifications, but I think that's just stuff to keep you aware of. Yes. Well, there's nothing. Well, yeah, you can render. Yeah, you can render in MP4 or FLV. FLV is kind of the default. It's a lot faster than MP4. And obviously, you can change the quality settings. Again, I would like a slider bar or some sort of text box, but it is aimed at less technical people. So yeah, notice that the UI is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of basic. I don't really like that either. I want this to be more, just more depth to this program would be nice. I also I've had a lot of problems with saving and opening projects. So what I really have been doing is just rendering files as I go along, rendering videos, like add a few things and render it and go back. That's partly why I didn't show you the creation of the video that I showed you there in the video, because really it was just it was a nightmare. I kept crashing the program and having to open it again, and would lose all my progress because there was funny save things. But apart from that, it's 5.5 definitely. I can use this. I wouldn't use it ahead of everything else, but I can use this. And I would recommend it to people who have no video editing skills, at least until they get some, until you realize that you actually need a lot more control over your editing and your marketing process. Well, that's all from me. Read more reviews at ratedbytony.com, and thanks very much. Bye.